Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Good afternoon. Okay. So go for the next stabilization technique. Second stabilization technique is collector to base bias circuit. Next stabilization technique, collector to base bias circuit. Collector to base bias circuit. So this is the circuit. So this is collector to base bias circuit. So this is the circuit. Here the difference is the difference between fixed bias and collector base bias circuit is here the RB resistance is connected between base and collector of the transistor. Base and collector of the transistor. Up to this node, both currents are combinedly coming here IV plus IC. So at this point, IV current is travel towards the resistance RB and IC into the transistor. So this is collector base bias circuit. So same procedure for this circuit. Bias circuit, we have to calculate the stability factor. So first, what is the first procedure? First procedure is apply KVL for the suitable loop. So here I am applying KVL for the first input circuit. This is KVL one. I am applying KVL.
Ma'am, ఆ డయాగ్రామ్ కనిపించట్లేదు.
So here collector, the resistance RB means RB is connected between collector and base of the transistor. Base of the transistor. So here apply KVL for the input circuit. Apply KVL for input circuit. Input circuit KVL apply చేసేమో ఇక్కడ అంటే from this point we are getting to ground. So I can get the equation as VCC minus RC into IB plus IC, because RC, both the currents are flowing across RC, across RC, and next is here IV current flows. So here at this IV current flows across the resistance RB. Second right IB into RB, IB into RB. So here there is a voltage, that is VB voltage, VBE is equal to 0. This is KVL equation for the across input circuit. This is KVL equation for across input circuit. So from this separate the IB. So actually we require to calculate IB. So from this equation you can find the IB. I can write this as VCC minus IB into RC minus IC into RC minus IB into RB minus VBE is equal to 0. So again, this can be simplified as VCC minus, take it IB as a common from these two terms. From these two terms, IB is common. I can write IB RC plus RB. RC plus RB minus IC into RC minus VBE is equal to 0. So I can write from this equation IB can be written as, from this equation IB can be written as IB is equal to VCC minus VBE minus IC into RC by RC plus RB. RC plus RB. This is IB. So now we can differentiate this equation. So partially differentiate this equation with respect to IC. Partially same procedure. Previous class, what you have done in previous class, same can be repeated. Partially differentiate with respect to above equation. With respect to IC. With respect to IC, you can write as, you can get dou IB by dou IC. You are differentiating this with respect to IC. You can get dou IB by dou IC. So what you are getting here? VCC. I can write these are three terms. Can VCC minus VB by RC plus RB. It is one term. This is the independent of the IC. So I can get 0 minus. So this term is a function of IC. So I can get RC minus RC by RC plus RB. RC plus RB. So from this, you know the stability factor equation. So what is this? Here you can get my dou IB by dou IC. You can get as minus RC by RC plus RB. So now, what is the equation for stability factor? Stability factor equation is formula stability factor. S is equal to stability factor. S is equal to 1 plus beta by 1 minus beta into dou IB by dou IC. Dou IB by dou IC. Substitute dou IB by dou IC value in this formula. You can get S as the stability factor 1 plus beta by 1 plus beta by 1 minus beta. This value is minus RC by RC plus RP. I can write directly as 1 plus beta into RC by RC plus R2. RC plus R2. This is stability factor for collector base bias circuit. So first stability factor as for collector to base bias circuit. Note down that everyone completed up to this point. Everyone
Yes, ma'am.
completed. Okay, fine. So next, calculation for the stability factor S dash. Second stability factor. For second stability factor S dash. Stability factor S dash is equal to dou IC by dou VT when IC naught or IC naught VT constant. So dou IC by dou VT by IC naught and IC constant. IC is equal to beta IB. When I getting that IC naught, that is very small. That's why consider IC is equal to beta IB. So from this IB it will be written as IB can be written as IB is equal to IC by beta. So this is one. I can write this as IC by beta. So next consider equation. What is the equation? IB which we got in the previous. What is the IB? మనం derive చేసాం previous గా. That is stability factor calculate చేసినప్పుడు ఏమొచ్చింది? VCC minus VBE. Right? VCC minus VBE by RC plus RB. RC plus RB minus IC into RC by RC plus RB. RC plus RB. Take this IC to the. This can be written as. I can replace this IC as IC by beta. You can write this as IC by beta, which is equal to VCC minus VBE divided by RC plus RB minus take this RB to the left side. Take IC into RC to the left side. You can written as IC by beta plus IC by beta IC into RC by RC plus RB, which is equal to VCC minus VBE divided by RC plus RB. Now simplify this equation. Simplify this. Everyone simplify this one. Take it IC as a common. IC as a common term. So you can get RC plus, directly I am writing, directly RC plus RB plus beta into RC divided by, so beta into RC plus RB, beta into RC plus, so here take LCM beta into, you can get LCM as beta into RC plus RB. So you can get here I say taken it as common 1 into RC plus RB, that is written as RC plus RB plus here RC is there, RC into beta, you can get beta into RC whole divided by beta into RC plus RB, which is equal to VCC minus VBE by RC plus RB, RC plus RB. So now so we can write this as from this we can write IC can write both two terms as RC there, take it RC as a common, RB plus RC into 1 plus beta by beta into RC plus RB, which is equal to VCC minus VBE by RC plus RB, RC plus RB. Now take this term to the right side. You can get the equation IC as IC is equal to, we can write this as VCC minus VBE divided by RC plus RB VCC minus VBE by RC plus RB into beta into RC plus RB divided by this beta into RC plus RB divided by RB plus RC into 1 plus beta into 1 plus beta. This RC plus RB will get cancel each other. This RC plus RB and this RC plus RB will get cancel each other. You can get IC equation as IC is equal to VCC minus VBE into R. I can write this We can get IC as beta into BCC minus BBE by RB plus RC into 1 plus beta. Up to this, everyone completed? Up to this point, everyone completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So now this equation can be partially. Now we have to calculate the stability factor as that. So for that, partially differentiate this equation with respect to the BBE. So now partially differentiating partially differentiating above equation with respect to BBE. With respect to BBE, you can get dou IC by dou BBE, dou IC by dou BBE. These are two terms. These are two terms. BCC I can write as this can be write as BCC into beta by RB plus RC into 1 plus beta minus BBE into beta by RB plus RC into 1 plus beta. So same. So it is a first term BCC into beta by this term. This first term BCC into beta by RB plus RC into 1 plus beta will be 0 because there is no BBE term in that in the term there is no BBE. You can get 0 minus what is the second term? That the second term is a function of the BBE. So what are the constant values? I can get beta by constant beta by RB plus RC into 1 plus beta. That BB dou BBE by dou BB is equal to 1. You can get. So finally, dou IC by dou BBE, which is equal to S double dash, that is stability factor S double dash, which is equal to minus beta by RB plus RC into 1 plus beta. So this is we are getting stability factor as S dash, not double dash, S dash. This is S dash. S dash means that with respect to BBE. This is the stability factor you are getting S dash minus beta by RB plus RC into 1 plus beta. Okay. Okay, everyone understood that point up to this?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, go for the next one. How to calculate another stability factor S double dash. So next parameter is next stability factor. Stability factor S double dash is equal to S double dash means dou IC by dou beta. Dou IC by dou beta when where IC naught and BBE constant. Here IC naught and VB are constant. So same thing, we know the equation. So IC, you know the equation. What is the IC? IC, that is the equation same IC. IC is equal to BCC minus BBE into beta by RB plus RC into 1 plus beta. Now, partially differentiate this equation with respect to beta. I have to differentiate this equation with respect to beta. Partially differentiate above equation with respect to beta. With respect to beta. So now see this, we have to differentiate this with respect to beta means this numerator having the beta value and denominator also having the beta term. So now we have to differentiate this. So how can we differentiate this? You know the formula d by differentiation of u by d by dt of u by v. There is a one formula. How can you, what is this formula? U by v.
UV dash plus VU dash, ma'am. UV dash plus VU dash.
Yes, v into u dash. V into u dash. U dash means du by dt. This indicates du by dt. V into du by dt minus u into that v dash, that is dv by dt divided by v square. Same formula applied here and differentiate this equation. You can get dou IC by dou beta, which is equal to dou IC by dou beta, which is equal to. So what is the first term? This term is u, this term is u, this term is v. So first term, what is the first term? V into u dash. So v means, what is the v here? RB plus RC into 1 plus beta, 1 plus beta. So how to differentiate this term? So you can get VCC, u term is VCC minus VB into beta. So you can write this as VCC minus VBE into, that is 1 divided by, sorry, minus, again another term is there, minus u. Minus u means u term, this is the constant now. U term is constant. U term, that is VCC minus VBE into beta. Into beta is constant. We have to differentiate this term. You can get this RB value is constant. This will get 0. This term can be written as RC plus RC into beta. This one is also 0. RB, you can get denominator is RB 0. RC is also 0. Next RC beta, this is a function of beta. Here there is a beta term. We can get as RC. You can get this term as RC divided by, whole divided by, you can get V square. This is the V term. RB plus RC into 1 plus beta whole square. this equation. Everyone simplify that equation. So, dou IC by dou beta, which is equal to, so in both the terms, in numerator, both terms having VCC minus VPE, and take it out VCC minus VP as a common, you can get VCC minus VPE, VCC minus VP as a common term. Now you can get the equation as RB plus RC into beta. So here VCC minus VP as a common. Here there is another term minus beta into RC. So you can write this as RC into beta whole divided by RB plus RC into 1 plus beta whole square. RB plus RC into 1 plus beta whole square. So here in the denominator RC is RC beta plus RC beta minus RC beta just cancel each other. So you can divide with VCC minus VBE, VCC minus VBE into RB plus RC divided by RB plus RC into 1 plus beta whole square. You know the equation IC. What is the IC equation?
VCC minus VBE into beta by RB plus RC into 1 plus beta.
Okay. IC is equal to, tell me the equation. IC is equal to
VCC minus VBE into beta by RB plus RC into 1 plus beta.
Take this beta to the left side. So you can write this as IC by beta. Make this equation as 1. So IC by beta, which is equal to, I can write as VCC minus VBE by RB plus RC into 1 plus beta. This is equation number 2. So can I substitute IC by beta? This VCC minus VBE by RB plus RC into 1 plus beta as here in this equation. I can replace that. Okay. So substitute equation 2 in the above equation 1. Substitute. Substitute equation 2 in equation 1. So now I can write as dou IC by dou beta, which is equal to 1 term VCC minus VBE divided by, there are 2 terms here. Whole square means I can take 1 term. So I can write this VCC minus VBE divided by RB plus RC into 1 plus beta as a IC by beta. I can replace this as IC by beta into, what is the numerator we are having? RB plus RC divided by, I can write this as RB plus RC into 1 plus beta. Okay. So I can write therefore S double dash, therefore S double dash, which is equal to dou IC by dou beta, which is equal to IC into RB plus RC divided by IC into RB plus RC divided by beta into RB plus RC into 1 plus beta. So this is another stability factor S double dash. Another third stability factor S double dash. Everyone listen here. If beta value increases, here stability, how the stability will maintain constant. Here beta value increases means what happens? This term, this when beta value is only in the denominator. If beta value increases, what happens? The S double dash will be very small. We require S dash, S double dash, all are should be very small. Then only you can get error-free output. Then only you are getting error-free output. So if your beta is present only in the denominator, when beta value increases means automatically there is a decreasing in the, you are getting the S double dash as very small. So it provides the stability. So but the stability, one term, this is one term. This stability factor depends also another factor, that is RC. The RC term that depends also on the RC term and RB term. This RB value is very, you can choose that it, generally this will not consider RB, input side will not consider, because we are calculating the stability in the output side. So the stability factor will depends on the RC. Stability factor will depends on the RC. This RB does not provide any effect. So this RC, if you choose RC value is very high, if choose RC value means very high, so here RB will be negated, RB will be negated. Finally, these two terms also negated. You can get only, you can get RC will get, you can get finally as IC. So finally, if RC is high, you can choose RC value as very large. If you choose RC value as very large, then only all these terms will get cancelled. You can get S double dash as IC. Only depends on the IC. That is, IC means no change. It does not depend on any parameter. S double dash is only in front of the IC. So we can say that this circuit will provide stability, but stability when we choose RC value as very large. But always this RC value cannot choose very higher values. In some of the amplifiers, this RC will have very small value, that is RC is equal to 0 also. In amplifiers, some of the amplifiers, that is transformer coupled RC amplifiers, that RC will be act as a, that RC will be transformer can act as, that resistance will be 0. So in that cases, it will not, this stability factor will not provide stable constant IC. So that's why this is one, it provides the stability when we choose RC as very high. So but when RC is low, it does not provide the stability. So this is one disadvantage in the common base collector to base bias circuit. This is one disadvantage. Another advantage is here.
RC, ma'am.
Circuit is very simple due to that Circuit is in full. Here there is no feedback resistor. Here there is no feedback resistor. Due to that, there is no loss of the gain. These are the two advantages, and disadvantage is stability. So now, tell me that.
ఐసీ బీటా రాదా మ్యామ్? అంటే మీరు ఆర్సీ అవి లార్జ్ అన్నారు, అప్పుడు
అవును.
అవన్నీ పక్కకి వెళ్ళిపోతే అప్పుడు బీటా ఉంటది కదా మ్యామ్ అప్పుడు?
ఎక్కడ కిందనా?
Yes,
సో
ma'am.
బీటా ఆల్రెడీ మనం డిస్కస్ చేసాం. బీటా వాల్యూ నేను ఆల్రెడీ చెప్తున్నాను. బీటా ఉన్న ఒకవేళ ఐసీ బై బీటా ఉన్నప్పుడు ఏమవుతుంది? ఐసీ వాల్యూ బీటా అయిందనుకోండి ఏమవుతుంది ఇక్కడ? సపోజ్ ఇది ఐసీ కాకుండా ఐసీ బై బీటా. సో మీరు చెప్పినట్టు ఇక్కడ బీటా ఉంటుంది. సో ఇవన్నీ క్యాన్సిల్ అయినా బీటా ఉంటుంది. ఓకే. సో వాట్ బీటా వాల్యూ ఇంక్రీజెస్, వాట్ అబౌట్ దిస్ ఎస్ డబుల్ డాష్ వాల్యూ ఏమవుతుంది? బీటా ఇంక్రీజ్ అయినప్పుడు ఎస్ డబుల్ డాష్ వాల్యూ ఏమవుతుంది? ఇంక్రీజ్ అవుతుందా డిక్రీజ్ అవుతుందా?
డిక్రీజ్.
So when beta increases, this beta increases means S double dash will be decreasing. That will require. So it requires S double dash should be very smaller value. See, even though beta is there here, that does not affect the stability factor. Understood?
ఎస్ మ్యామ్, ఎస్ మ్యామ్.
So this is stability factor of the collector to base bias circuit. So now apply, you have to find the output voltage. You have to find the output voltage. So now apply for output voltage, apply KVL for the output circuit. Apply KVL for output circuit. So here they are applying VCC, RC, VCE. So you can get KVL equation as VCC minus IB plus IC, IB plus IC into RC plus, sorry, minus VCE is equal to 0. So from this VCE is equal to VCE is equal to VCC minus IB RC minus IC into RC. This is output voltage for this circuit. Are you clear with this, everyone?
ఎస్ మ్యామ్.
Okay. So note down the advantages in this circuit, advantages and disadvantages in this circuit. Completed? Everyone completed, ready up to this point?
ఎస్ మ్యామ్.
What about remaining people? Okay. Note down the advantages. Advantages. First advantage is the circuit is simple circuit. Simple circuit. Simple circuit means automatically low cost. Say low cost. What is the third one? No gain loss. No gain loss because no gain loss because no feedback resistor. Feedback resistor. Feedback resistor. is not there. So feedback resistor లేదు కాబట్టి there is no feedback means there is no loss of the gain. So that's what disadvantages. Disadvantages, that is stability factor. Stability factor depends on RC. Stability factor depends on RC. RC value. Stability factor depends on RC value. For small stability factor, for small stability factor, RC value should be very large value, which is not possible always. Which is not possible always. If you provide higher RC value, you can get the smaller stability factor. So you can maintain RC as a constant, but that case is not applicable for all conditions, all situations. So this is collector to base bias circuit. This is collector to base bias circuit. To overcome this disadvantage, we are introducing emitter resistor. Here. Same morning we discussed that fixed bias circuit. First we derive the stability factors for the fixed bias circuit. Then we are getting the stability is unstable. Stability is not possible there. That's why we introduced the emitter resistance, the feedback resistance. Emitter resistance is nothing but a feedback resistance that can be introduced here. So again we find out the stability factor. Here also to overcome that we are introducing RE resistance here. So next biasing technique is collector to base bias with emitter resistance. So we will discuss that in the next class. Next topic is collector to base bias circuit with emitter resistor. Are you clear? Everyone clear with this topic?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Can I erase this?